So today is the 8th day after my hysterectomy. I felt good today. Did the dishes, cleaned the kitchen up, cleaned up around in the living room, cleaned the coffee table up. So I felt pretty good today. 2 days, was it 2 or 3 days ago? I can't remember. But I went with my husband to go pick up our daughter from school. Went in the car. Had to go get a prescription because I got a yeast infection. Yuck, yikes, yuck and yikes. He got me a pill to take for that. And she said it's probably because my pH balance is off from the hysterectomy. So I went in the car for that. That was a mistake. That was totally uncomfortable, and I was just exhausted after. I had to go to bed after. So that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that, but I just felt like I wanted to get out of the house, and I think the more I move and do things, the faster I will get my endurance back. So that was, I think, 2 or 3 days ago. Yesterday, I felt a little queasy, nauseous, a tiny bit. Took a nap, and I have my 7-month-old, 8-month-old, and a almost 3-year-old. So at night, I'm nursing my baby. I'm exerting energy with them quite a bit. Interrupted sleep with them, and I'm sure that takes. I'm more tired during the day with that. I won't see the oncologist doctor until it's a total of 4 weeks after the surgery. So I have 3 more weeks until I see her again, which I thought was pretty far in advance. I thought I'd see her at least 2 weeks after, but and I think because I've had to compare this with being pregnant. I've been pregnant 3 times, and the last pregnancy, I had a C-section. That was awful recovery for me. That was hard to bend. It took me six months before I felt 100%, like my energy level was back and all was good with that. So I have that to compare it with, and I had pulmonary embolism, 2 blood clots on each side of the lung. That really made me fatigue for quite some time, and I was on blood thinners. So I have those 2 things to compare to with this, and this is not as bad as those 2 things to go through at all. So I think if it was your first surgery, yeah, you'd be like, this is so awful. But since I have something to compare it to, I'm like, this is not as bad at all. So I'm thankful I feel that way. I did walk with Brendan, my almost 3-year-old. We walked up and down the halls. We live in a condominium complex, and he rode his scooter. So I did that up and down the halls for probably like 15 minutes, and that felt good to do that. Yeah, so there it is. Day 8, first week, went by really fast. I'm so glad. And my strips are still on my tummy. Trying to think, there's some other things I was going to talk about. Now I forgot. Like, when I'm thinking about things during the day, I think of things that I can record, and then I get on here and I totally forget. And again, today I took a shower, blew my hair, flat ironed it, so I felt good enough to do that. I will show you the incisions. Nothing much has changed. It still looks pretty much the same. They're kind of peeling off a tiny bit. I'll show you. Okay, I look like I have a pregnant belly. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm pregnant. So we got this one, again, it's more bruised. Oh, it feels a little hard right there. This one and this one. But yeah, that's where my boys have bumped me. And that does feel a little hard. I hope that's okay. yeah, that's what I was going to say. This whole thing, I have felt like I have been pregnant. Like there's a baby growing in my stomach. Like the heaviness, the weight of my stomach, not being able to suck in my stomach. You know, it's just kind of puffy and swollen. And I've been able to bend easily, lay on my side easily. I just feel like the more that I move, the faster I'm going to recover. The more I lay in bed, it slows me down, I feel like. So it's important for me to move, not only to, I think, heal faster, but I have to move too and be careful because of my history of the pulmonary embolism. Don't want that to happen again. And I'm always checking my breath, making sure it's not, my chest is okay. I don't have a tight breath. So yeah, I'm really happy and thankful for the recovery so far. I will have good energy in the morning, and then like later afternoon, I feel like, I feel tired. I need to rest. And it's a lot. We're my husband. We're taking care of our sons, and my mom was here for the first 3 days, and now Jeff, my husband's mom, is here. So we've had some nice help. We've had meals brought to us. It's been very nice to have that extra help. Very thankful for that. Really, the hardest part is not being able to lift my boys. That's so hard. So that's it, yeah. Day 8, and I hope that the rest will go by really, really fast because I'm just eager to be able to lift my boys and just, walk to the park with them and just get on with my life, get things back to normal. Oh yeah, one other thing I was thinking of. I haven't taken an ibuprofen yesterday. Yesterday, I took one in the evening. The day before, I took one in the evening. I'll see if I need one for this evening. So far, I don't feel like I need it, so it might be the last of, me having to take ibuprofen. So the first 2 days, I was on the harder narcotic. Third day, completely off it. I just took the ibuprofen and Tylenol and rotated that. So that's pretty good, and I'm happy about that.